Hello friends, I'm Meghna Thomas and welcome back to our channel Golden Epaulettes Aviation Pilot Training Academy, your route to the cockpit. Well, ever since we have done the Cadet Pilot program videos, many of you have come to us asking about when will the Cadet Pilot programs finally resume. Well, we are all aware that many of you have been patiently waiting for the Indigo Cadet Pilot programs to resume probably for the last 2 years. Well, a definite answer to that is something that I cannot give you as of now, but yes, here is something for you to think over. So let's give you a holistic picture about the entire scene. Let's go to 2 years back where something really unpredictable hit us. Yes, you all know what that was. Well, had that not happened, had that situation not occurred, 2019 and 2020 was supposed to be a year of aviation expansion. The aviation industry was going to expand in leaps and bounds. Many new small regional airports were inaugurated, many aircrafts were being bought by the airlines. A lot of expansion was to take place, but just because something happened, all that came to a standstill. Before 2020, or rather in the year 2020, there were almost 400 pilots, both cadets and non-cadets, that were waiting to be inducted by the airlines. But because of what happened in 2020, all those pilots had to wait and all the induction procedures were put on hold. Well, they waited for 2 years and now slowly they have been called back for the induction process. Well, some of the pilots are in their ground training phase, some are doing their supernumerary and some are in the SLF phases of their training. But this doesn't mean that now these 400 pilots will become the first officers, so these airlines will not need any more new first officers. Well, that's not the case because every year you have many captains. All these first officers, after a certain number of flying hours, they have to become captains for the company. And here's a little good news. In these 2 years that the other cadets were waiting, Indigo never stopped their command training. So in that lull period, 380 first officers were upgraded to commanders. So the newly inducted pilots will only be replacing the first officers who've upgraded to commanders. Now you also know, since these companies are expanding, they place a huge order every month. So basically 1 or 2 new aircrafts are hired every month. So now I'm sure you all must be wondering that when Indigo is buying more aircrafts every month, then why is it that the Cadet Pilot programs are still put on hold? Well, here's a personal opinion of mine. One big concern which the airlines have been facing of late is the supply of engine and aircraft equipment for their fleet. And this is due to the ongoing situation in Europe. If you've happened to visit the airport anytime recently, you would have seen that many Go Air aircrafts have been grounded. Well, it is because of this issue that they are grounded at the moment. Similarly, Indigo has more than 40 airplanes that are grounded and parked at the Delhi airport and many other airports. Well, nobody is sure of when the supply chain issue will get resolved and when will things again be back to normal. So in our assessment, as and when these equipments come and the grounded aircrafts go back into the air and the new ones come in and this continues steadily, then the need for the new pilots will arise. And that will be on an immediate basis. Well, air travel has certainly picked up. Many people have resumed their normal flying. It is all coming back to normal slowly. So the domestic traffic and the international traffic all have picked up. Things are coming back to normal. The air traffic is increasing. So all this gives us a hope that yes, something might soon happen and something positive will soon happen. So yes, guys, this is the time to pull up your socks and be prepared. You should be prepared for the best, because when they announce the vacancies, it shouldn't be so that you did not prepare yourself because you didn't know when the vacancies were coming up. Well, whenever they announce this, they do not do it, and with a gap of 3 months or 4 months. No, you will not get that time. You have to be prepared. Probably they will announce and the next week they'll call you for your exams. So it shouldn't be so that you didn't have enough time to prepare. Utilize this time, prepare yourself so that when the vacancies are announced, you are just there and you get selected. You can start preparing, you can join your classes. There are many institutes that offer. Golden Epaulettes is one of them. You can come to us. We will be very happy to train you and prepare you for your written exams and your interviews and aptitude tests. We will do our best to help you get these epaulettes on your shoulders. What are you waiting for? Come, let's fly!